Hey, good evening, all, and welcome to the Tactical Devils. I'm your host, Jarvis, and with me tonight, as usual, I have my good friend, Stu Wally. Tonight, we will talk about a lot of transfer news. There have been some interviews, some links with Ben Jacobs coming out and telling about Man United. Even Fabrizio Romano has been out talking about Man United. We have been linked to a left back, two midfielders, left winger, and a striker, according to Ben Jacobs. And we have a lot of names on my list. We have Tonali, Goretzka, Elliot Anderson. We have Nicholas Jackson rumors. Yes. Alejandro Balde from the left back from Barcelona. Apparently, we have been investigating and negotiating, but apparently, I think he wants to stay at Barcelona. But who will stay at Barcelona? And Ancelotti confirms now he signed a new deal with contract with Brazil. So there won't be any Ancelotti as far as we know. But there will be a lot to talk about. And, I'm still buzzing after yesterday's win. Bodø Glimt beat Inter Milan. Bloody hell. So that was something. So, yeah, that will be very interesting. But guys, Stu and I will be back after the intro, and we will talk more about Manchester United. So please stay tuned, smash the like, and get your comments in. And I and Stu will be back after the intro. So see you in a second. Yes. Stu Wally is rubbing his hands. He's ready for another episode of the Tactical Devils. And by the way, yesterday we had our episode number 200. So this will be episode 201 on the Tactical Devils. So yeah, that's it's been a lot of hours doing those 200 episodes, 201.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, it has, but it's been a lot of fun at the same time. So let's on another 200 episodes, old friend.
Yeah, well, anyway, another
congratulations to Bodø Glimt. Yeah, congratulations to Bodø Glimt. I got in from footy last night and saw the last 20 minutes. So it was a hell of a result, really. Inter Milan 3-1 is going to be, it's going to be tough for Inter Milan to get past you, I think. There's no way goals, is there? So, I think it's going to be very, very difficult. And
I reckon Inter Milan needs to score at least 3 goals because Bodø Glimt will score. They will score
3 goals.
Sure. Yeah.
That Høg.
Yeah. Casper Høg.
He scored again, didn't he? So,
he scored again.
Yeah.
And Jens Petter Hauge. Did you see his
interview with Yeah. So look, for me, absolutely brilliant. I was delighted for you. I was made up for you, and roll it on because United are playing okay. We've had a long, it seems forever since we last kicked a ball. I mean, Jesus Christ, Arsenal drew with Wolves, and what did I say, my old mate? When I came back from Old Trafford after watching Wolves, you watch Wolves, they'll start to pick up the odd point here and there. Yes. And they've still got, 13 games to go. They're not going to finish on 13 points. Impossible. They're going to win a couple of games out of those. So, yes, I still think they'll go down, but ultimately they're doing all right. So, yeah, a bit of bad news on the footy front, though, for me. I picked up a slight knock.
No.
I have.
What happened?
I just a tiny groin strain, so I'm ruled out this weekend. So I won't be playing for the mighty Tipton Town. I wouldn't think for a couple of weeks, but I don't mind. Maybe I could do with a break. I played a lot of football, as you know, over the past 18 months. So maybe my body needs a bit of a break. I'm 56 now, my old mate. So
yeah.
So maybe I just need
excuses.
It is excuses. It's shocking, isn't it?
You're still young, you're
right.
Fiddle, there's nothing that's stopping you, Stu. Nothing.
It's not sore, but maybe a week or 2 weeks rest might do me the world of good, and I'll get back fighting fit. But apart from that, all is good, my old mate. All is good.
Mm, mm. I don't know what's happening with the algorithms. We are not getting any push now. We are only 10
See,
people watching, but it
yeah,
is what it is. But
yes, yeah,
welcome to everybody who's tuned in. I see Danny B, Irish Pit Terrier, Bilal, I am Titanium, and Johnny Kermode is in the house at least. So big up, guys, and let's talk a little bit about Man United.
yeah,
Yes, that will be interesting. So apparently, there's been the big transfer day. Ben Jacobs have been doing his interview on United Stand with Beth. Um,
yes,
been talking a lot. So basically, there's a lot of transfer rumors today, but there's also some other interesting stuff. Apparently, there's a new Man United shirt out circulating as a new rumor with a color, a white color. So
I've not seen that.
no, but I will show you. I will show you afterwards too. So, guys, stay tuned for that one. And also, Ronaldo apparently is not getting new football boots from Nike. He had a lifelong deal with
He
Nike,
did,
but they're not
yes.
making a new boots for him this World Cup. So Ronaldo is breaking out and making his own brand, CR7. I don't know if
Ooh.
you saw that, and that's interesting. That's interesting.
So it's worth noting, okay, that when Skechers decided to do their boot range,
Mm,
and before they took on Harry Kane, a lot of the Nike designers left to go to Skechers,
mm.
and they paid a lot of money to go and do it. And
Yeah,
Skechers, to be fair, is becoming a boot brand. Now, the CR7 boot alone will work with a certain element, a certain age group, Philip's age, that type of thing. That's where his
yeah,
target
yeah.
market will be. It won't be men's. But for him to be able to do that, I mean, this is nothing new at all, actually. I mean, it happened in the world of basketball years ago when Shaquille
Mm,
O'Neal left his Reebok deal. It was $40 million he was being paid from Reebok, and he left his Reebok deal and set up his own brand. I'm not
yeah.
quite sure what it's called, Shaq or whatever it's called. And oh, sorry, let's do
No,
the
no,
thing.
just we'll come to you,
And
your membership,
um,
Jonathan.
so it's nothing new what Ronaldo's doing at all, but he's going to have to pay a lot of money, and he's got the money. We know this for design, development, how quickly he can get his boot between now, and if he can get it to the World Cup
Mm.
and on sale between, it'd be very difficult. So, has he pulled in some Puma execs, some Nike designers, etc., to be able to do that? Because Shaquille O'Neal went to Walmart instead, and he used Walmart's
Yeah, yeah.
resources at the time. So great story. Roll on, Ronaldo. I don't know. It wouldn't be something that would adorn my feet, as you well know.
I saw some pictures of some sketches of his shoes. They were like black, full of diamonds.
Oh, for
It
God's sake.
looked quite good, but it's not these one. I think these are the Nike ones, but
Yeah, they're the Nike ones.
the
Yeah.
brand is going to they're going to be like diamond black, little bit of like mint green and CR7. So CR7 will be the brand. So he will make a fortune of doing it, and it will sell.
Well,
Ronaldo is a big name.
it will do because every boot, Nike will take a killing off this.
Yeah.
It would almost be cheaper for Nike to have just done him a new boot
Mm, mm.
because of the business they will lose.
Yeah, but Nike wanna put the resources onto younger stars like Haaland, Mbappe, Yamin Yamal, and this is the future
Well,
now for Nike. So
you make
Ronaldo is getting too old according to Nike, and this is why
yeah.
they
Lamar's
are
at
a breakout.
Lamar's with Adidas, isn't he? But Mbappe, I mean, it's neither here nor there to me. Vinicius Junior, whatever.
Yeah,
Adidas must be kicking themselves because they're thinking, "Wow, Al Halal, Adidas, come on,
yeah.
Al Nassr, sorry,
Yeah,
Adidas,
maybe
come on."
maybe this was because of the protest now with everything happened in the Saudi league with
Something,
Ronaldo. Maybe there was some
yeah,
some brand, maybe things we didn't know about.
something's not quite adding up, is
Mm,
it, to
mm.
this issue that Ronaldo seems to be having?
Could be about branding and boots.
It could
Um,
well be, yeah. Oh, interesting. Good
yeah,
luck to him.
Interesting. We just opened with something soft, but guys, we will come to the Tonali story. But Jonathan Lilienberg, he gifted a membership, one gifted Tactical Devils membership, and the lucky winner was Muhammad Hassan,
Oh, fantastic!
1106,
Brilliant.
1206. Big up, Muhammad, and remember to thank Jonathan. Thank you so much, Jonathan.
Cheers,
You are a
Jonathan.
legend. You are a legend. Yes, I'm drinking tea. Lipton, no, it's Twinings.
It's my multivitamins. It might heal my groin.
Multivitamins.
I have multivitamins.
It's good for you. It's good for you, Stu. Everybody
I drink every day.
Yeah,
I would drink every day multivitamins, and it keeps me, well, kind of, keeps me going.
Keeps you,
going
strong as a bull. Yeah.
Yes. It keeps me fresh.
Yes. The Routinator comes in and say we have 15 likes. 5,
Brilliant.
10, 15. Give us more likes, people, but I appreciate all the likes we get. Nice one. Jonathan comes in from Belal. Jonathan Mode is eager to talk about Tonali, and he says that the Tonali would be a great signing, I feel. So
why?
Let's just back up a little bit. And this was the rumors that came out from Centre Devils tonight, that Manchester United are interested in Sandro Tonali. But if he leaves Newcastle this summer, a return to Serie A, most likely AC Milan, would be considered more likely, according to Ben Jacobs and the United stand. But I can't see it happening. I can't see Tonali going back to Serie A. I can't see any clubs in the Serie A affording Tonali.
No.
And I think he will stay in the Premier League. And if he leaves, I think Man United are one of the possible destinations. So what do you feel about Tonali? We have talked about him a little bit. I know you rate him, Stu, but as a player...
Isn't there a bigger question, though? And the question is, what on earth has gone on at Newcastle? A club that bought him for £50 million stood by him for 10 months.
Yeah.
When he couldn't play during his ban. What has gone wrong? Desperately wrong, and he's been a figure within Newcastle this season and last season since his return. So what has gone wrong that has all of a sudden put Tonali up for sale? Does Tonali himself not see a future at Newcastle United? Does he know that the team's been broken up? Eddie Howe is moving on. PIF Group are selling their stake. What does he know that we don't know? And he's one of those players, Jarvis, that you don't. He's not the once in a lifetime player. He's a player that you ask a question over, and that question is, what? No, Jordan's has got a lifetime deal with Nike. Shaq was with Reebok, Bilal, and he left Reebok to set up his own deal. It was a really, really great story, actually. Anyway, so I think Tonali's got the question mark over his head. I don't think it's got F all to do with betting, unless he is betting. He's been caught betting. The club know it. They're keeping it under wraps till the summer. We are not speculating at all on that. Or he's had a breakdown in his relationship with Bruno Guimaraes and Newcastle and the board. But there are problems at Newcastle. We've seen it. They won quite easily last night, 6-1, wasn't it, against Qarabag?
Yeah, but they struggle. They have huge, they haven't taken the next leap, the next step.
Eddie Howe can't get them across, can he? He can't get them across that bridge. I agree. So maybe Tonali's looking at him thinking, there are better options for me. I've had a good 2 seasons, or season and a half currently in the Premier League. I know my strengths, I know my weaknesses. I think you fit in perfectly, by the way, to Man United. Absolutely perfect. And if we bought Guimaraes as well, wow, I think we'd be more than happy as a group of fans. But maybe he thought to himself, I've got a chance to go to the greatest club on the planet.
Yeah,
and I know what I can bring to that club. I think he'd be a fantastic. Although you can't play Tonali and Minu together. It's Minu and a 6. Tonali's not a 6. He's more of an 8, but he's not a a Guimaraes type 8, so he's not going to
No.
create too much, but he's a ball winner and he ticks over the game beautifully. His main strengths are he ticks over the game, and we need a ticker. We haven't had a player who ticks the game for a long, long time. And I think for me, I think 100 million is a bit steep, to be honest.
Stop, Rich.
Hi, Rich. I think 100 million is a bit steep. I'll be clear about that. I really do. But he's a player that we fit seamlessly into. Can't believe I'm going to say it, Jarvis, and you may have a slight grin here. A Michael Carrick team.
Yeah.
Okay, let's be clear about this. A Michael Carrick team wouldn't fit a Tuchel team. Probably not an Ancelotti team, who I believe, by the way, I don't think he's off the table yet. I really don't. I think it's a brilliant move from Brazil more than anything, because you've got a compensation clause now in a contract if United decide to go and knock on their door. So I think it's a brilliant move for both parties there. That's Ancelotti and Brazil. But if you are looking at Michael Carrick and the board are looking at Michael Carrick, then I can see exactly why they're looking at Tonali. My worry would be Kevin Mainoo. Because Tonali's not coming in to replace Bruno, pal. You know that, and I know that. So let's knock that tiny debate out the park. He also isn't coming in to replace Casemiro. You know that, and I know that. So let's knock that debate at the park. He is only coming as a challenger to Mainoo. Now, will he want to come as a challenger to Mainoo? Unlikely.
I think you bring a valid points, Stu. And but Grace comes in and she has a question. Maybe you can answer this. What are the odds of Tonali to Man United, in your opinion?
20%.
Yeah, I think even it's less.
20%.
Unless Tonali tries to force his way out and he wants to come to Man United, and this is his wish. And if something like that happen, maybe we could make a deal. But I think we're talking about 100 million, maybe for Tonali.
Never in a million years, 100 mil, pal. Seriously, it's just not worth that.
Well, both Elliot Anderson and Wharton are linked in the same bracket, and
they are.
Brighton wanted, was it 75 or was it 80 million for Baleba?
Well, Brighton
so it's going to be expensive anyway.
Yeah, I mean, look, any midfielder like that is going to be expensive. A Tonali type player is going to be expensive. There's no two ways about it. Elliot Anderson going to City, go ahead, because Forest will probably get 120 million out of them, probably. So go ahead. Wharton likely to Liverpool are likely to be paying 100 million for Wharton, aren't they, in the summer? That type of thing. So for me, 20% max, Jarvis.
I agree in a way, and I said maybe less.
Yeah, maybe less.
I think it will be too expensive. Well, in an ideal world, I'm one of those. I always rated Tonali, and
great player.
We should sign him if he wants to come to United.
So fantastic player.
He's a good footballer, and I think there's always room for good footballers. I'm not like Amorim, putting Mainoo on the bench, because I think there's room. If they're good enough, you find a way. That's how I see it.
So but I don't see it.
Bad time. Darius comes in and say, "All right, lads, loan me a bit of Tonali, but a bit concerned about his attitude and vices."
That's kind of what we're talking about, Darius. But interestingly enough, though, this Tonali link's been 3 to 4 weeks now. It's been going on for about 3 to 4 weeks. But I don't buy it. I just don't see it.
Jarle comes in with some common sense. He says, we are in February. The transfer window is not set, and the shortlist is growing, not getting smaller. Well, Wharton, Anderson won't happen, but there is other good midfielders out there. And, we talked about the other day about Sangare from RC Lens.
We did.
And also, I'm always in that belief, if we can pay up and get, let's say, Elliot Anderson from Nottingham Forest, or Baleba from Brighton, or Wharton from Crystal Palace. If that's possible, getting Thunderbirds from Fulham should also be possible. That's just my train of thought when it comes to this.
Like I say, Wharton Anderson.
I wouldn't be surprised if Sander Berge
think
get the link to Man United during the summer.
Yeah, I think ultimately Wharton, Anderson, they're gone. They're done. They're off to their respective clubs.
Yeah.
I don't see Tonali coming in. I see us going in for somebody like Berge. I think that they're going to want to buy local again.
We are left with Baleba or that German guy. What's his name?
Stiller.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't see us. I don't see us going for players outside the Premier League unless we've got to, Jarvis, again in this particular. And I think the Tonali link is probably born out of the fact that, as Jamie said, Anderson, City, Wharton, Liverpool. And I think the Tonali link's probably born out of that.
Yeah. Jonathan says, I would rather pay 100 million for Tonali than Elliott for 100 million.
I mean, you're going to be paying 100, 120 for Anderson, aren't you? You know, Forest won't budge on that one.
No. But I think it depends also on the full package. You know, Tonali would. I don't know how much he's on right now, but he's probably on at least up until 200k. I suspect. Let's check.
I don't think he tops 200k. Does he? He's 180 maybe.
Let's check Tonali wages. So what is the internet telling me? So 6.2 million pounds a year.
6.2.
So that's about 120 to 150 million pounds a week. Yeah. And his contract runs until 30th of June 2028.
Yeah, so you're looking at a solid chunk of money for him then, mate.
Yeah, you know, and he wouldn't take a wage cut coming to United. So I think we're talking about at least 250 a week if you're signing a player like Tonali. Or minimum 200.
200, yeah. But again, I think it's...
And then we're talking about 8 to 10 million pounds a year in wages.
Yeah. I think it's going to be one of those where I just don't see it. I don't see it. Unfortunately, I don't see it.
No. But we can all dream and hope.
We can dream about Tonali. We can indeed, old friends. We can indeed.
Visa is in the house. Big up Visa. Says we need 3 of the best for the country of Xavi is going to be manager. He don't want pretenders in the midfield. Yes, if Xavi is the guy coming in, we will sign midfielders, technical midfielders, guys who can make the ball tick. We have Kobe Mainu. So Grace comes in with a question. What about Ederson? I watched the Atalanta game against Borussia Dortmund, and I had an extra eye on Ederson, and I don't rate him. He didn't impress me at all. I think he's okay, but I think the hype is unreal for me.
I don't think he had a good game, did he, against Dortmund?
No, but you know, when I don't look particularly just about that situation, but I look at how they run, what's the decision making, how they use both feet, how they open up their body, stuff like that. You know, and I don't think he's that type of player. I don't think he's his top level. I think he's good. He's good, but that's not good enough. I think we need players at the highest level.
We need better players.
Maybe I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong, but
no, I think we need better players. We need stronger mental players. We need players with Palhinha from 2023, 2022. Oh my God, why did we let him go to Bayern Munich? But anyway, it's not a story.
Yeah. I saw a comment here from Bath Time. From Danny B saying Sangare Lens. Mamadou Sangare, RC Lens.
Sangare from Lens, yeah. He is, but
it's not Premier League proven. That's the problem. He's only played at the highest level for one season, and this is the first season in France. He came from the Austrian league, Rapid Vienna, last season. So maybe it's a year too soon. Maybe he needs another year in France just to stabilize, get that second season on the highest level, and we can see. Because right now, I don't think, I think Lens are in top of the French league. I don't think they are leading right now, but at least they are second.
They're
Um,
third, aren't they? I know
yeah,
PSG have clawed it back, haven't they? I think
he won't go cheap. And it
no,
will be
he
a big
won't go
risk,
cheap.
but he looks mint. He looks mint.
It's 100 million risk, unfortunately, though.
Mm.
But he looks a good player, Sangara. I'll agree. I agree. I think it's a good shout, but I don't think it's the right shout.
Batam is trolling you a little bit. We had Amrabat on loan. That's why we did. Why would we
What
need
can you
Palini?
say? What can you say? We had a picture, well, almost a carbon copy of the Amrabat run, didn't we? From from Embuemo. Yeah, his head back. He was halfway. Absolutely brilliant.
Absolutely brilliant. Yeah. Well, talking about transfers, this came out, and I mentioned this too. So let's just have the full debate. I know it's silly season almost because there are no games, but Manchester United are expected to target a versatile left back, 2 experienced midfielders, a left winger, and a striker this summer. So we are talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 signings, 5 players in. That's doable. 5 players is possible.
It's doable if you get rid of who you want and you get rid of them immediately.
Yeah, who's leaving? Who's leaving then? Because I think we need.
Well,
Okay, Casemiro is out.
Sancho's gone. Casemiro's gone. Rashford will go.
So the left back is the spot of what's his name? The guy who went missing, injured.
Malacia will go.
Yeah, Malacia.
That's 4.
Malacia is out. He's run out of contract, and we have Casemiro. I think Mason Mount is on his way out.
Mason Mount will probably go if we can get the money for him.
Yeah. Nah, I think we should just let him go for free. If you can just take the 5 million or something, it's not worth anything.
So I mean, look. Ultimately, we I think we'll move 5 or 6 out. Maguire still might go yet. You never know. They've not tied his contracts up yet, as far as I'm aware. So he might still go. But you're gonna have a massive hole in the middle of defence for me. The good thing about a left back is, if we do that right, we could get that a decent amount of money. We don't have to go spending 60, 70 million quid on a left back. We could get that for a decent amount of money. It's a striker that concerns me because 2 midfielders.
Yeah, but it will be a backup striker. Sesko will be the first choice. So we can take whoever,
Depending on who they want.
Wardy.
I mean, if you pick someone up on a free, you can pick a backup striker up on a free. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Because your bulk of your money is going to go on the midfield. That's where the bulk of your money is going to be. Nana will go in the summer, won't it? We'll probably get 20 or 30 million.
Yeah, but we also know Luke Shaw is out of contract 27, so he will go into his last year. So signing a left back right now would be the sensible thing, and I think we need to sign a starting 11 left back.
It's a sensible option.
Because it depends on Luke Shaw. It's not a World Cup season next season, so we know he will get injured.
And it also depends again who's coming in. Is the incumbent gaffer going to play 4 at the back, or is he going to play? I don't know. 3 at the back. Who knows? 5 at the back. Who knows? We don't know. We know if Carrick stays, he's going to play 4 at the back. That makes sense. Bringing a left back, absolutely. So quite interesting what they've said. 5 players is doable. I agree. But you've got to get them in early doors. Don't forget. You're going to have a very, very, very short window at the beginning of the season. After the end of the season and the beginning of the World Cup. You're going to have a very, very short window. And I would imagine it's going to open up early, the same as what they did with the World Club Cup.
Yeah.
So that, players have got time before they go to America to sort their lives and their clubs out. So might be an interesting end of May.
I think we will sign at least 1 player and maybe 2 before the World Cup. We do this all the time because of the shirt selling.
Yeah, they'll have to do.
We need this shirt. We need somebody. We have probably 1 or maybe 2 players lined up. But when it comes to the left back, I don't know if you rate this guy, Alejandro Balde. He's been proposed by Christian Vivel, but the Barcelona players wants to remain at Barcelona. No discussion have taken place so far, either with the player or between the two clubs. But Vivel, he likes Balde.
Yeah, I don't think we've got a hope of getting him. To
I
be
think he
honest,
played almost every game for Barcelona this season.
we haven't got a hope of getting him. Unfortunately, it's a nice player to be linked with, but I can't see that at all. I'm afraid.
But he's young, Spanish, transfer value 63.2 million. Is it pound? Euros.
You could go and get that. You could go and get that Wolves left back. He was a very, very good player, by the way, for about 40 mil.
What about
Scored last night.
the West Ham left back?
Yeah, I know what you mean. What's his name?
Diouf.
Yeah, you could probably get him for 40 mil. You know, there are players out there.
Yeah. 40 million, 60 million. You know, if you're going for a first team player, maybe we should put the money in the basket and go for a proper left back.
Yeah, the player we should have gone for was Aït-Nouri in the summer. We didn't. He ended up going to Man City and he's had a stop-start career, but we know he's an excellent left back. We know that. You don't need to be a rocket scientist or really to understand football to kind of get that. You know, he's a great player. And a lot of the fans will turn their back up at the Wolves' current, and I can't remember his name now, left back, but he's a solid player, very, very good. In a better team, he'd be a better left back, very attacking, very skillful, got a good strike. Scored last night.
So Hugo Bueno.
Bueno. That's him. Yeah, Bueno.
Yeah, because they have Bueno and that Norwegian guy. I can't remember his name right now.
The centre half, haven't they? Yeah. And they're okay, you know. And he's a good, solid player.
David Müller-Wolfe.
Yeah. You know, we could be looking at those, but we're not going to get Balde from Brighton, from Barcelona, unfortunately.
No.
I do like him, but I think he's played.
But I like the rumors we were linked to Julian Ryerson, the guy from Dortmund, but he's a right back, by the way.
Yeah.
It's very similar. It reminds me of Andy Robertson, Liverpool fullback. It's very similar in the playing style. You know, always puts in a 7 out of 10.
Solid.
It's very pacey, solid. He knows how to cross. He's a solid defender. No fuss. So you know, players like that. That's I think that would be a dream signing. Though
we got one in Mazzari, haven't we? Pretty much. You know, we're 7 out of 10 every game. But more of a better right back than a left back. So I agree.
No, he's not a left back. He's a right back.
No, agreed. What we could do with, I guess, if you want, is I mean, do we want a specialist left back or do we want versatility? I'm going with specialist left back rather than versatility for them.
Yeah, and we know if Carrick stays, we know we go out into attack with the MW shape, and you know it's basically a 3-2-5 formation. So the left back would be the winger and the guy who's holding the width all the time. So he needs to be able to cross. He needs to be able to know how to dribble 1-against-1. He needs to be solid in almost every aspect. He needs to have the stamina to go up and down all the time. And that's why I don't think Luke Shaw will last. You know, playing in this Carrick system.
He won't, and you're right. You know, ultimately, it's a World Cup year, so he's having to get the season of his life again.
He's digging deep.
Looks like he's likely to get to the World Cup by all accounts. I mean, he's got a real chance. And so's KB Mainoo, which has really surprised me. And I think Alex Scott at Bournemouth will be the fall guy. I don't think he'll make it, and I think probably Mainoo gets in his place.
Yeah, Mainoo gets in if he keeps his current form.
Totally agree.
It's something special.
And so for that, we do need a left back. But there's, you know, when you look up and down the Premier League at the moment, where do you go for a really solid left back? We mentioned Jeff. We mentioned Bueno. We know we're not going to get Andy Robertson's likely to go to Tottenham. Would be a great move for him and great move for Spurs. I don't know why they did that in January. But we've had a good, solid left back in Reguilon, but we didn't do anything with him. We didn't keep him or anything. So
No, we
could have
didn't.
got
We
him
didn't.
cheap. Could have got him cheap.
I saw, was it Grace who mentioned Dallo? Dallo can play left back.
Well, he can. He played there for
You're
AC
right,
Milan.
right.
He
Yeah,
played
yeah,
there
yeah.
for AC Milan. Jamie's just made a quick call. I did see that venture capitalists have bought another 30 million shares, I think, or $30 million worth of shares. But unfortunately, they're not. They're just shares. They're just Class A shares. Got no voting rights or not. Well, they come with one. They've got no voting rights whatsoever. So interesting. But it looks like there's problems with Ratcliffe. It's really hurting him, isn't it? This. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens.
Yeah, well, I have nothing left for Ratcliffe.
No.
For me, he can F off and sell, and I don't want him. I don't rate him. I don't like his comments. I think he has detached from the common man. Football is the common man sport. The working class guy sport, and his comments. No, I don't like it. I don't like it anymore, and I think he went into bed with the Glazers and.
Well, Tekiala Sheikh has come out again and said something, hasn't he? And like I said to you before, he's a serious operator, that bloke. So.
Yeah, let's hope something happens.
Who knows?
Let's hope something happens. I Am Titanium comes in and asks everybody nicely, politely.
Yes, please.
Smash the like. Yes, we need more likes. We had a big show yesterday. 1,700 people tuned in for the watch along. So maybe people are a little bit fed up of old Jarvis today. That's why they won't tune in. But yeah, it was a brilliant show. Nuruddin did an excellent job as caretaker for Stu.
Thank you, Nuruddin, by the way, my old mate.
Yeah,
thank you,
Nuruddin.
But we will be doing some watch-alongs. We already said we were going to do some watch-alongs for the World Cup. So
yes.
If there's any games you would like us to do watch-alongs, I'm going to, it might be difficult for me and Jarvis, depending on times and zones and where we're going to be playing.
This is the World Cup background, by the way.
Yes. Look at the mighty Tipton town there. Yes. Mighty Tipton. But, if you want us to, do a Brazil game or something like that, we'll do any game you want us to do. Yes. Because it might be, that me and Jarvis can't connect when both Norway and England are playing because we don't know the time zones yet.
No, we don't know. But hopefully the games will be... I think a lot of games will be around 9 p.m. So
they're about 9 p.m. at night. So our normal time, I think we should be fine. Yeah. But I've got my TV ready to go, Jarvis. It's all ready. It's got ice hockey on at the moment. Oh. I think, if I'm not mistaken, you got knocked out in the semi-final of curling tonight. Is that correct?
Yes. Yeah, I think Norway lost against Canada, and I don't know how Britain did against.
We were winning, but I don't know. We were 6-5 up. And I don't know what's happened. So while you're doing that, I'll just have a quick look, see what we did. Oh, we beat Switzerland.
Oh, congratulations. You are in the final then in curling.
Yeah, and we've already beaten Canada, I think. What did we beat them by? Does it say? Oh, God, there's loads on here. Yeah, well, we beat Switzerland anyway. 8-5. No, they called it a thriller. They called it a thriller.
Wow.
Do you know what was really interesting, right? And I've got to go through this because, by the way, me and I know nothing about curling. Jarvis might know a bit more than me, but I found absolutely weird. So we were 6-5 up, and there was discussions because you could hear it saying, "We'll let the Swiss win this end."
Yeah,
because they're going to have the final block or something like that. Is that correct?
You always want the last stone.
Hammer.
Last stone. You want the hammer. Yeah,
that's it. That's
if you need more points, because 1 point's that nothing. Everybody can get 1 point. You just clear. You just clear the house and just puts it in the middle.
It looks like the Swiss bottled it and didn't get that point. And then I heard all sorts of weird stuff. They said, "Don't quote me here, guys. Switzerland are trying to build a nest." fuck's a nest? And then Great Britain are going to try and put a bird in. I'm not joking. This is what they were talking about. And I'm like, what the fuck?
The metaphor is real. You can see a nest.
I figured it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you put the bird in. Yeah. So anyway, but we're through. So, but you weren't beaten that easily, I don't believe. I think it was.
I don't know. The game was alive in the 10th round, but Swiss Canada was up with 2 points. So
There's only 11 ends, isn't there?
10.
There's 10 ends, is there? Okay.
10 ends. Yeah. Games
sorry about
people
that,
want to see in the World Cup, France versus Norway.
Yeah, we'll do that one.
Portugal games. Yeah, we can do the Portugal games.
We'll do a Portugal game for you, Grace. We'll do a Portugal game for you. Yeah. We must do a Brazil game, mustn't we?
Yes, Brazil.
We've obviously got to do an Argentina game.
And
we got to do I love the World Cup anyway. I mean, I'm buzzing thinking about it already. It just because I was somebody sent me on WhatsApp the other day. My phone was getting fucking, my memory was going, so I had to get rid of it. But the Bergkamp Argentina goal, the pass from De Boer was about 40, 50 yards. Bergkamp takes it, slots it to his left foot, bang, top corner. Oh God, drooling, goosebumps. Absolute goosebumps.
That was it's something.
Just don't exist anymore, those goals, do they, Jarvis? That type of goal doesn't exist. That raking ball, that wonderful piece of skill, and then
no, you don't see it. The Bergkamp goal was something else. By the way, Paul is wondering how the game went. So Bodø/Glimt won the game 3-1 over Inter. So now they have a good score from the first game, but it's still 2 halves. They're going away at Giuseppe Meazza or San Siro, so it will be a difficult game, and I don't think Bodø/Glimt will go through at the end, but we will see. Anything can happen.
Jarvis, you have got Inter Milan have got to win 3-0. Okay, that is not going to happen. That is not going to happen.
Anything can happen. And by the way,
there they were.
For the old Catenaccio type of football, they just want to close down everything and get a result away. Back in the 90s, you remember, Nora, the Italian teams were the specialists in this, especially Juventus and AC Milan all the time.
I went to the Champions League final between Juventus and AC Milan. It was 0-0. So you don't have to tell me, Jarvis. Yeah,
I went to where was that?
I went through. What a goal! Sorry, Jarvis, I'm a bit out of you. What a fantastic play! What a fantastic piece of football! What a goal! Sliced through them. Oh my God, they sliced them. One-touch football. What a fantastic goal! I don't know who the scorer is yet, but oh my God, he's got a baby coming because he picked up the ball and he's put his old thumb on his mouth and put his.
So, guys, that's just a teaser from yesterday's.
I've got a quick question. What happened to the fucking host? What was the fucking host doing? What were you watching the game when they scored? What the fuck was the host doing?
He was 3 seconds ahead of me. That's when
that's what happens. That's what happens, isn't it?
Yeah.
What happens all the time.
We tried to sync up a couple of times, and I think we were almost on sync, like a second or give or take.
Even in the UK, Jarvis, right? We can sometimes be 10 seconds behind somebody else's TV. It's nuts. It's nuts.
Yeah.
Great fun, though, isn't it? When you get two different reactions, one slightly after the other. Brilliant. Who got the goal? Was it Hauge or
well, the first goal was from Sondre Brustad Fett. The second goal was from Jens Petter Hauge, and the last goal was from Kasper Høeg, the striker, the Danish guy,
the top man, the top boy.
So, guys, if you didn't catch the watch along, you can go back at least watch the highlights. I made the time stamps for you, so you can go through it. But it was really, really fun. So maybe I will do more watch-alongs from now on.
For the comedy value, definitely.
Let's see. But not United games because then I'm busy
No,
analyzing the
we
game.
can't do a United game. No. United game.
Okay, let's see. Is there any other news? We have been linked to the German guy. No, the Goretzka, Bayern Munich guy. Apparently, he's out of contract this summer, and there are some rumors about Goretzka. I don't know if you heard about this too.
Isn't he about 90 though, Goretzka? He is. Is it the Goretzka? I think it seems to have been around for fucking years.
Goretzka, yes.
Yeah, Leon Goretzka. Yeah.
Goretzka. So let's see. How old is Leon Goretzka? He's
It's got to be 30, surely.
31.
Oh,
But it's free.
yeah.
It's free.
Good player though, Goretzka. Very, very good player.
But according to the rumors, there are some links Man United have acquired just to see what he's talking about wage-wise. But
That's a
apparently he got his eyes set on Arsenal, maybe Spurs. So I think he will go to a London club.
It's a Vivell kind of player,
it's
isn't
a Vivell link, 100%.
Yeah. Look, I like Goretzka. I've got no problems with Goretzka. But again, yeah, I think we've been linked with him before. Like I say, he's one of those players, Jarvis, that looks like he's been around for fucking ages. You know, years and years and years, doesn't it? So, but anyway.
But he's a decent DM. He's very good.
I like
he's very ball secure. You know, he never loses the ball. He's a good ball winner. He sets the tempo. He's a tempo setter. So, you know, he has all the attributes we need for a midfielder. But you know, he's too old. Probably wants too much of too high of wages.
He's better off going to Tottenham, Jarvis. He'll play at Tottenham. He won't play at Arsenal.
Yeah.
You're not going to. I mean, you've got Declan Rice. You've got a much more improved. Although they did draw last night. Zubimendi, I can't see him getting in at Arsenal.
No. We don't have a good record with Bayern players. Probably got a huge hidden injury. Yeah, that's the thing.
True. Very true, Daniel.
Schweinsteiger, Bastian Schweinsteiger, and
German Mason Mount. There you go.
Yeah. Now let's put it in the bin. I don't think we will go for a play like Goretzka, but it was worth mentioning.
Yeah, the problem with that, Jarvis, is you've got to kind of mention it because although he's a pain in the arsehole for Fabrizio Romano, he is very well connected. I know we get bored of him because he churns out the same old stuff, but normally the stuff he churns is quite on point, isn't it? Unfortunately. So.
Yeah.
Hargreaves.
Yeah, we signed him.
Fit Owen Hargreaves, though, was just phenomenal, wasn't he? He was an excellent footballer. A fit. I read. Did you read? I don't know if it was this week or last week. Did you read Wayne Rooney's thoughts on Shinji Kagawa?
No.
Well, he said ultimately summed it up by saying that if Sir Alex had stayed for a few years when Kagawa signed, because Kagawa signed, did Fergie go the following season, or did he sign in 2013? Yeah, and then Fergie left. I can't quite remember how it happened. But Wayne Rooney was, in fact, this is praise indeed. Okay, Wayne Rooney said he would have been as good as, or we would have been talking about him in the David Silva bracket.
Okay.
That's praise indeed, because
I always rated Kagawa, but under the David Moyes system, it didn't work.
Exactly right. He said if Fergie had stayed, and he made that point, if Sir Alex had stayed, we would have been talking about Shinji Kagawa in the vein of David Silva. And if you think about the 7 years that David Silva had at Man City, I mean, he was phenomenal, whether we like it or not. Because Fergie wanted him, wasn't he? Fergie was desperate for him.
Yeah.
And so I thought that was worth mentioning because I thought that's praise.
He was some player. Was it Valencia he came from?
He came from Valencia, long hair at the time. Do you remember? Mullet. Yeah, like a mullet style. But I thought that was really interesting. That he'd said that.
There's
Really.
always a lot going on that we never get to hear.
You hear about, and Kagwa, he's kept his mouth shut, really, hasn't he? He didn't say anything, hasn't spoken about it. When you look at the impact that Jason Park would have in games, he wouldn't be a regular starter, but Fergie knew exactly where to play him and when to play him. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm just putting in
Oh, brilliant! Brilliant quarterfinals. It's our first season, I believe, in the Champions League for the ladies, and that's great news. That's great news. Johnny, who could we get? Let us know who we could get, please. Oh, sorry, he's already done it. Bayern Munich. Are we likely to beat Bayern Munich, Johnny? Are they good in the European arena? Can we beat Bayern Munich, Johnny K? That's fantastic. That is.
That's fantastic.
We've got a wonderful.
Maybe people should go watch them. Do they play their games on Old Trafford or?
They do on the odd occasion. Manchester United just text me about it now. They do on the odd occasion, but they actually play at Leeds Sports Village. That's where the under-18s usually play their game and the under-21s.
But now in the Champions League, if you go to a semi-final,
they will play Bayern Munich at Old Trafford, guaranteed.
Yeah.
I would say.
Guaranteed. People in Manchester should go and support the ladies.
It's a fantastic achievement, that is.
Yeah.
I mean, they're doing quite well in the league, but we've got a really good little player. She's only short. Her name is Jess Park. Johnny K, I'll tell you all about it. We should get Johnny on, actually. Johnny, if you're listening, come on a show and talk to me and Jarvis about the women's team. Because I know the Devilish Tacticos would be interested. But Jess Park, she's a fantastic footballer. Probably slightly.
By the way, I don't know how much. I have to be honest. I don't follow the Barclay Women's Super League, but this is the league standings right now. So Manchester City are on top, 42 points, but Manchester United are sitting second on 34. So they're doing quite well.
It's worth noting, Jarvis, that Chelsea, Johnny K, let us know. Chelsea have won it for the last 5 years on the trot.
Okay.
Or maybe more.
Yeah.
Or maybe more. Johnny K will tell us because he's one of us. I've been to see the women play a few times at Leeds Sports Village, and they're it's good. We said he'd come and talk to us about it. Brilliant. Johnny, let us know how many times Chelsea have won the league. But he would be great. He's very knowledgeable on the women's game. Tell us about Jess Park and Riviera, I believe her name is, or Riviera. It's either Riviera. We've got Amila Tissier, very good centre half. She's our skipper, or was our skipper. So please come on, Johnny. But let us know how many times Chelsea won the title, because I think City are going to break a monopoly. Jarvis.
Let's hope so. I'm just checking my stats. We talked about the Balde thing, the Ancelotti. So Jan Diomande. Do you know anything about Diomande?
Not too much, if I'm being honest.
No, because we have been linked to the Leipzig winger.
It's same, isn't it? The winger.
Yeah.
But
so if you're talking about a left winger, it's Vivell again, I believe. Bundesliga. Just walking, traveling around and inquiring about players' availability. But Manchester United expect the price of RB Leipzig winger Jan Diomande to fall closer to 50 to 60 million pounds in the summer, according to Ben Jacobs again.
But the thing is, Jarvis, you're talking two solid midfielders. You're talking 200 million there, including him, if we were to do that. And we want a left back, and we want a centre back potentially. So, do we need him? Interestingly enough, again, we could be being told something here, Joe. Without being told something, because this is another Carrick type signing, positional wise, isn't it?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. Where would he play? Where would he play? He's not going to usurp Cunha. He won't usurp Wemo. He's not going to usurp Ahmad. Maybe not.
So, by the looks of it, he's a right winger, but he can play as a left winger, left midfielder, and a striker. So, again, he's versatile, but he's still young, so he needs to learn his role.
What's his goal scoring? What's his goal scoring?
So let's see if we can find his stats. 8 goals, 4 assists so far, 16 started games. So that's 21 matches in total. That's good. That's good.
That's very good.
Yeah. Rating 7.59 on 21 matches. That's fantastic stats, by the way.
8 goals, 16 started.
Yeah. And if you look at his XP referables, a lot of greens when it comes to goals, assists, passing, successful crosses, 54%. But maybe he's an inverted winger then.
He's not a crosser, is he, Garvey? He's not a crosser.
No,
I think he's a 10.
And if you look at duels one...
Sorry, an inverted winger, as you just pointed out. Sorry.
Yeah.
I wasn't listening, and then I picked up what you said. Sorry, mate. We got there in the end. He's more a 10, isn't he?
Yeah.
A wide 10.
He's an old-fashioned winger, inverted winger. He's actually quite good when it comes to tackles. He's in the 78.9 percentile. That's good. So we should know how to defend also. Be both up and down, working hard.
Where's your
possession 1?
Do you move Cunha to an 8? Play alongside Mainu? And a holding player?
I don't see Cunha have the work rate, to be honest. He likes to walk. He likes to walk. He likes to read the game. I'm not saying he's lazy, but that's his type of style of play.
Would you then, on that same token, remove Ahmad out the team then to accommodate Diomande?
No. Oh, and are we moving out
again
Borgu when he comes back?
Well, again, this is my point. This is where I'm going with that. Exactly where I'm going with that.
Yeah.
So I don't see that, Jarvis, buddy.
No. Daniel P says Diomande played left wing during the AFCON for Ivory Coast. He doesn't pass the ball enough, and Ahmad is better. So yeah,
okay,
you summed it up. Yeah,
thank you.
And then Sean comes in and say, "Go get the guy. Leipzig will replace Diomande with Basumanta. Basumana Toure. Okay. Sean, you know everything about every player in Europe. Yeah. And then Paul comes in and say, "I'm only responding to what you said." Okay. But I remember Silva being magic and Kagawa was never magic. Okay.
Yes, that's right. That's exactly, Paul. That's exactly right. That's what Rooney was saying. Rooney was saying he had all the attributes of Silva, but he had the wrong coach, basically. So that's exactly right. That point is exactly correct.
So that's the left right winger we have been linked to. I don't see why we would get a right winger.
Who's the striker we're linked to then? Who's the striker? Who's the misty striker? Oh, we haven't got one, have we? Actually, your point, and you've got to laugh about this, haven't you? No, but you've got to laugh about this, right? We spoke
Kasper Høeg, Bodø/Glimt. We can get him for 10 million.
Yeah. We spoke in the summer, didn't we? Right. And we jokingly said, we weren't jokingly said, look, Calvert-Lewin's on a free. Why don't we just go nab him?
Yeah.
And then big uproar, which is fine, no problem. 8 goals for Leeds. 8 goals for Leeds.
I can tell you a big news about a striker, but I don't think you will like it.
I don't mind. I don't mind. So
but then I have to play an old jingle we haven't seen in a while.
I want you, Nicholas Jackson. Now,
yes,
there was some rumours that he was going back to Chelsea. wasn't there?
Yes, that's
They want him back.
that's
Yes.
the rumor. So if you care to read this out, Stu.
Nicholas Jackson is set to return to Chelsea this summer. This is from Graham Bailey. But his representatives are already deep in talks with intermediaries about a potential move away from Stamford Bridge, at Team Talk understands. Nicholas Jackson.
Are you getting what I'm saying now?
Yes.
There is
Actually,
a striker.
Nicholas Jackson is probably going to go down as one of those players that's going to have an unlucky career. Not because he's actually a bad footballer, but he can't seem to settle. And I'm not really sure Chelsea, Bayern Munich, that's his level. Oh, and I don't mean any disrespect to the lad, but maybe he would thrive, Jarvis, somewhere in Italy. Maybe, like a Højlund, maybe he would thrive there. Maybe he would thrive in Turkey. Maybe he would thrive in Portugal, rather than trying his arm in the Premier League and the Spanish league. But the French league, I think he probably would thrive in it. I actually believe he's one of those players that's actually got something about him, but just hasn't been able to deliver at the clubs that he's been at. I wish him the best of luck, actually. I know we were taking the piss out of him and all that in the summer, and it was more fun than anything. But I actually don't think he's a bad footballer. I just think
he's not terrible.
No, he's not. He's not.
But if you're scraping the bottom of the barrel, trying to find a striker to be the second striker, a guy who will come in, be happy to sit on the bench, do the job when needed, it's a decent shout.
And have Manchester United on your CV, because that's a big pull. Whatever you say, it's a big, big pull.
But 15 matches, 3 goals for Bayern Munich.
And that's the problem, because they're like 18 points clear, aren't they, or something like that in the Bundesliga. They're walking away with it this year. I mean, they're miles of fucking head.
Who am I kidding? I'm sitting here trying to say, maybe convince myself, maybe he's not the answer. But I wouldn't be surprised if we will be linked to Nicholas Jackson this summer. I wouldn't be.
But if I'm Nicholas Jackson, and this is genuine now, I would look at what Tammy Abraham has done with his career. Didn't work out for him at Chelsea particularly. Went to Roma. He set himself alight. Gets his move to AC Milan, and now he's on loan at Villa. Those are good clubs for him. The AC Milan are nowhere near the AC Milan of the past. Neither were Roma, and it's a good, nice little fit for him at Villa. If I'm Nicholas Jackson, I would be looking at Tammy Abraham to look at where my career should be going. And sometimes, Jarvis, you've just got to be a little bit humble in yourself as a person.
Yeah, I agree. Well, we do have Højlund. We could bring back Højlund next season.
He won't come back. He'll want to stay at Napoli, won't he? And don't forget, you've had our favourite Conte giving it the big one about Højlund. What Manchester United were like. So I think he.
We are a different Man United right now.
We are.
We play players in the right position. So
yes, no, I think he stays at Napoli, and rightly so. Biggest move of the summer, Scott McTominay. Somebody's going to go in big for him. Somebody's going to go in very, very big.
Scott McTominay. Do you think so?
It won't be us. It won't be us. But somebody will go in big for Scott McTominay. And you know what?
Real Madrid.
I would think more Barcelona.
Okay, they want the
fair play to him. Fair play to him. Fair play to Scott McTominay.
It's a bizarre world, How can Scott McTominay
again, isn't he?
No.
Well, he's ripping up again, though, isn't he? This season.
Yeah.
I don't know what he scored. What's his stats this season, Scott McTominay's?
McTominay. Let's check.
McTominay to Blackpool, only down the road from me. Crazy, brilliant.
So this season he's doing well.
He's ripping it up again.
Let's check it out. Give 2 seconds. So for Napoli this season,
20 goals again.
6 goals, 3 assists. That's good.
stays on the pitch.
And
Played all the
he
matches.
scored 4 goals in the Champions League, so 10 goals.
10 goals, scored 12 in the in Serie A last year.
But that was last year. Yeah.
Yeah. No, but still scored 12. He's on target to do that again. He's on target to get 12 in Serie A again. Excellent.
And for Scotland, he scored 2 goals this season. So,
I think he plays in a bit of a different system, and he hasn't got Kevin De Bruyne, has he?
No.
I don't know if De Bruyne is fit, by the way, actually. So.
Remember, Scotland used to play him as a centre back.
I didn't. Hey, Jamie, let me get this clear, right? I didn't say that. Jarvis brought that up. Let me get that clear.
I tried to convince myself, but I had to.
Can't believe I've been rinsed over that. That's what we have to get the red cards, Jarvis.
Okay, I'll take it. But, I adjusted myself, and I while I was saying it, I heard it, and that was madness. We
should just mention that we are a channel that absolutely finds racism deplorable. It's just a Jose Mourinho comment that just reminded me. And there's no place for racism in life in general, and definitely not in the Tactical Devils. You've got to feel so sorry for Vinicius Junior, whether he had a celebration that's wound people up or not. That's his choice. He's allowed to do it. I was so embarrassed to be a football fan, Jarvis, again when I watched that happen, and people trying to come out and actually condone it. We don't know what he was said because we're not that, but anyone who does that is trying to hide something. But I just thought it was worth pointing out that we will not condone that on this channel. Not that we've ever had issues.
We do. I hate racism. I think that's the worst thing. I have a lot of friends in every culture and who speaks a lot of different languages. People are people, humans are humans for me. I don't see color. I see the people, the humans. So that's how it should. Yeah,
that's all I say. But we have been graced, excuse the pun, with the presence of the one and only Grace Sheridan being a member. That's absolutely mint.
Thank you, Grace.
Thank you, Grace,
for becoming a member. I think you used to be a member before, so maybe
I think she was a member before, but she's now back, and that's absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much, Grace.
Thank you. And just for the record, being a member, you support the channel, and we sit here, we do this for free. So this is what pays for the equipment, for the licenses, for stuff.
My lovely new mic.
Yeah,
my lovely new camera.
Oh, Grace, she robbed the bank. She robbed a bank.
Hey, Gracie, excuse the pun as well. I had to go with you, graced us with your presence. It's poor, I know. I'm not a comedian. Well, actually, a lot of people think I look like a... Well, no. Anyway, we won't go down that road. I'm not a comedian, but we're very honoured, actually. Very honoured.
But Stu, how is your birthday month going? You haven't mentioned it today.
Well, I try not to mention it too much. It's been going quite well. We've got issues, haven't we, with our royal family at the moment, so I didn't want to bring that up. Mm-hmm. We've had some issues today with arrests and so forth. But no, it's been a fantastic month. Still got a week to go. I'm going to a car show tomorrow, just locally, and there's going to be a bit of TV filming, I believe, and in the press conference. I'm not quite sure too much about it.
You eat cake now every day in the birthday month,
Well, you don't get a physique like this by eating cake, old friend. Of course you do. You have a cake every day. You have a cream cake, fresh cream cake every day from the baker in Ironbridge. Yeah, and of course I'm weighted on hand and foot.
Yeah.
Although after Monday night, I'm amazed I'm not hanging from our apple tree outside, as we were a bit late Monday, weren't we? It was about 5 to midnight, I think, when we finished. So
Do you have an apple tree?
There's an apple tree floating around you. We haven't got an orchard. There's no orchard out there. Fucking hell. I mean, look, I don't live in anything big. Okay, I'm just saying. I don't know why I come out with that. Sorry. I should just said a fucking tree.
I read somewhere that you need two. You need to have two because of pollination.
I believe so. Yeah, we've got a couple
If you
of
want
trees.
fruit,
Yeah.
you need two apple trees. You know, always.
Yeah, we've got.
I don't know anything. We don't have. It's impossible to grow apple trees up in the north. Just saying, you can't.
Well, I
have
know. Yeah.
it.
It was my birthday, but well, it still is my birthday. You know, the actual date was the 12th, but really it's the 1st of February till the 28th is my birthday. So
I'm always rinsing you.
And so you should rinse me, and so you should. I deserve to be rinsed. Nobody listens when I talk anyway. Luckily, Trevor's not in today. Otherwise, I'd have got absolutely, rinsed to the limit.
Okay, I don't have much left. We have talked about Nicholas Jackson, Diomande. Only one thing left, and that's the new shirt. There have been some rumors going on around the internet. So I want people in the chat. I want you also to rate this from 1 to 10 and tell me what you think about it. So I don't know if you've seen it, the new Man United shirt. So let me bring it up. Give me 2 seconds. So here we go. This is the leaked version of the new Man United home shirt for 26-27. So, Stu Willie, my good friend, what's your first impression?
Plain. It's plain. It's just plain. Just plain. That with the collar, collar, right? The badge, and 3 white stripes down there. Snapdragon there. The Adidas sign there. Brilliant. It just looks plain. To me, there's no imagination in football kits anymore.
No.
They lack real pizzazz. And that's the collar. They're trying to get the Cantona collar back. And you've got to be an icon to be able to pull off a collar. We don't have anyone that can pull off the collar at the moment. And so they've gone with the wider stripe, I've noticed, by the looks of it, on the sleeve. As you all know, I'm an Adidas connoisseur, so I know the stripe widths. So that this season, they've had a lot wider stripes. So it looks like they've gone with a wider stripe. Now, the sleeve doesn't have the black in it, from what I can see. So that would have made homage. And they've tried to do a little bit of homage to the 70s kit. Oh, it has got the black in it, has it?
No, it's just two stripes of red.
Two stripes was in the one of the 77 kits, I believe, where they got, or maybe 78, something like that, where they got stripes in the sleeves. But it's okay.
There is some kind of pattern here on the chest. Maybe it's
that'll be for breathability. That'll be an authentic shirt. The ones that people will buy, the non-authentic shirts, will just be relatively plain. It's okay.
But you have it's black stripes on.
Yeah, I thought there was black stripes. They look black, don't they? Yeah, it's okay. But you know, by the time that one comes around, you're looking at 85, 90 quid for the non-authentic version. So that'll be about 130 for the authentic version. So,
and you also have the original badge, but not
the original badge. Yeah,
no, but it's not the black one.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I
don't hate it, but I don't love it. For me, I'll give it a 6.5. 6.5 from me.
5.5 for me. Yeah, there's no real imagination in there. Jamie's the same, 90 quid for that. It's likely to be 90 quid. I think they're 85 this year, so maybe it's going to be likely to be 85 to 90 quid. A lot of people don't like it.
I won't even buy it anyway because I'm not supporting the Glazers. That's just the way I am. I'm not buying anything, you know. So
and that's it. 1 out of 10. Yeah, a lot of people don't like it. It's just late for me. For the brand that I love, it's lazy design. There are, you know, Manchester United used to be the kit, didn't it? It was always released last. Nike always used to make a big deal of designing the kit, and Gavin,
Oh,
Gavin, where's that come from, my old mate? God, that is brilliant. Let me get that up. Oh, give him something. Give him.
let's play the.
Give him
yeah,
the.
City's yours.
Stadium one. Give him the stadium one. Right, let's have a butcher, shall we?
Thank you so much, Gavin.
Right, let's have a look. So we have Vincent Bullock.
Big up, Vincent.
Yeah. Manenza. It's got two.
Manenza.
Two
Yes.
Z's, so we're going to go with R. He's been given one. Sven Kopper.
Sven Erik Kopperud.
Yeah,
Wow.
him.
It's a Norwegian name. Big up,
Anyway.
Sven Erik Kopperud. Welcome to the Tactical Devils Members Club.
Yeah. Gaming Simp has got one. Stretford Ender 145.
Ooh.
Vicky has got one.
Hey, Vicky.
Yeah, she'll be well chuffed with that. Kenny Fan TV. Silverback Gamer One Beast has got one.
Nice name.
Israel has got one, and you get one life. 812 has got one as well. Gavin, you are an absolute legend. Thank you so much for those.
Thank you, Gavin.
That is amazing.
Grab my charger. Give me 2 seconds.
Yes, that is amazing. Thank you so much for all of those. I don't know who took that one, lads, so I'm not quite sure what they were singing. Jarvis might be able to let you know.
Say again.
In the video clip.
City's yours. 20,000.
Oh, City's yours. That's what they were singing. The City's yours.
Are you effing sure? And Bilal comes in. I am titanium with a
Thank you.
£1 super chat. Thank you so much, Bilal. Thank you so much for supporting the good cause. No,
you're all very kind. You're all very, very kind. And it means a lot to us. It means a lot to the channel. It means a lot to us. So thank you for that.
Jamie Wayne tells you to stop robbing banks.
That's Grace. Grace is in trouble.
But thank you so much. So I wasn't done by Danny B said nah for the New Jersey.
Yes.
Grace said buff.
Yes.
Jamie said
what the F is that?
What's that? Yeah. What the heck is that? Yeah. So for me, I gave it a 6.5. Stu gave it a 5.5.
Yeah, I wasn't happy with it.
No. And then, but below he said it looks good.
I've seen the blue version.
Ungood.
Yeah, I've seen the blue version. If the blue version is one to be done with, that's very nice. But again, it's plain, but it's nice.
Danny B gives it a 4.
Well, again, I think they're right. I think they're right.
5 out of 10. Nothing new.
I think they're right.
Grace,
no messing. She's. But what if Grace? What if Dallo was wearing it? Then it's a 10. Mine to be a 10.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
I saw a lot of new names coming in, so I want your rating on the new Man United jersey for next season, or the leaked version. Maybe it's not the finished version. He will probably do some small adjustments on it, but we will see.
I mean, to be fair, these leaked ones are normally pretty good, aren't they? They're normally quite
accurate. Yeah,
quite accurate. But I mean, the clubs have been releasing a lot of leisure stuff recently, all the time. I don't know. They've got time to play football with the amount of photo shoots they're having to do for new kit, and stuff of that nature. But we seriously need new sponsors. We seriously need a shirt sponsor, sleeve sponsor. We need a training ground sponsor. So it's all right launching a new kit, but we need new sponsors. It's also worth noting that I think is it in March, Jarvis, that Snapdragon will be removed and RED will go into the shirt for a couple of games. I think that is a
Okay.
Snapdragon company. I think it's to do with Snapdragon, but it's
Mm.
maybe one of their charities or something along those lines.
Okay. Guys, I don't have anything more on the schedule for tonight. So if you want to do a quick Q&A, we can do 10
Yeah.
more minutes, maybe.
Well, there is a
So
question. I'm sure I've seen a question.
we
I
would
don't
have
know if
done
we
an hour and
started-
a half. So
Yeah, I don't know if we started. Oh, here's one. This is from the other day. From Bilal. He says, "Have any of you ever attended an international football match?" Oh, yeah. Mainly just England, England, Croatia at Wembley, England, Brazil at Wembley, England, Scotland. They were always fun at Wembley. So yeah, quite a few matches international. Never abroad though. Never been abroad.
No.
National match. I would love to do that, but never abroad.
I'm never abroad, but I've been to Oslo in Oslo, Ullevål. That's the stadium of Norway. I've seen Norway play. Last time I went, we played against none other than Panama. I think Norway won the game 4-1. I was on the Sander Berge watch. He did well, but there wasn't the best opposition. But I have a friend who works in the Norwegian FA, so whenever I'm around, I sat up in the top with the scouts and all of them. I saw people sitting there taking notes and all that, so that was quite exciting. And in the halftime, we were allowed to go into a restaurant. There's free food and drinks. So
yeah, you do. Yeah, you do
Yeah.
when you do stuff like that. So yeah, good question. I like that one. Viva Vendetta. Jarvis Stew, how do you feel about liars? Well, anybody who's dishonest, I've got no time for dishonest people. I'd rather people tell you the truth, even if it hurts you, or is designed to hurt you, or something you don't want to hear. I'd rather people be upfront and honest with you. Some people are honest with you. It makes for a much better relationship, working, business, personal. Yeah. Lies for me are not good. Waste of time.
Yeah. When it comes to liars, it's very difficult because a person like me, I'm open. Maybe I overshare a little bit too much. I'm quite naive when it comes to trusting people. I always say I always think the best of people, as far as I know. So no, I don't like liars. It's not good. It's not good.
No.
So, but I'm also understanding that sometimes people lie. It's just how the world works.
Unfortunately, yeah, you're not wrong. Okay, we did a better says. If you had to choose over Tonali or Anderson, who would you take? It's got a bit wide on that.
That's a good question. It's very difficult because I like Tonali really. I think Tonali is one step up, but what Elliot Anderson have done this season, he's been so good, good.
Very good, yeah.
And I think he's a kind of a different type of player. I think he's more of a line breaking type of player with his passing and more direct. So for Man United, if Carrick stays, I think he would be the better choice for our style. But if I'm going to rate, let's say, Anderson and Tonali, I think Tonali is a 9 and Anderson is an 8.
It's close. It's close.
Yeah,
for
it's
me.
very close. Yeah.
I think if you're looking at age and you were looking at ability, I think ability-wise, they're very close. Tonali's got more experience than Anderson, but I agree with Jarvis. What Anderson has done this year for Forest in a losing team is nothing short of superb. So I think Anderson would probably edge it for both of us. Good question, though.
Good question. And Danny B comes in and say Anderson for me, and he's more press resistant.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so very quick one for you, Jarvis, from Story. Are you happy with the 3 goals last night? Story said 4 or 5.
Well, looking at the interview after the game, Bodø Glimt manager Kjetil Knutsen, he wasn't happy about the game. He said Bodø Glimt was poor, not their best game. He expected more. He had hoped for more goals. He said they needed bigger leads, a lot of stuff like that. But I don't know if he's doing it because he's really good with the players, a man manager. So maybe it's just like bringing them down to earth, back to earth again after a win like this. But of course, I'm happy. A 3-1 win could be enough. I remember last season, Bodø Glimt played against Lazio. They had a 2-0 lead after the home game, and they went away. They lost the game 3-1, so we went to extra time, and Bodø Glimt won it. So anything can happen. A 2-goal lead is the minimum, but it's possible. It's possible going away to Inter. It's possible.
I think you lose 2-1 on the night and win overall. I think
fingers crossed.
Yeah. Question from Paul. Thanks, Story. Question from Paul. This is a good one. Do we need another centre forward? And if so, who would be the best fit?
Yeah, I think that's a really difficult question because I don't know who will be available. But if we are signing another centre forward, a striker, we have to go cheap. And probably be one who will be 30, 31, 32 with some Premier League experience. Will be willing to come in on a low wage and sit on the bench and do his job when called upon. So who do we have? Are we back to Calvert-Lewin or?
He won't be at Leeds, will he, in the summer, Calvert-Lewin? If you are Crystal Palace, if you are Bournemouth, if you are Brighton, you're going to chew all over Calvert-Lewin. I think it'd be a great move for any of those. Could be great on the bench for us. Got no problems with Calvert-Lewin at all.
No, but okay, so you would go for Calvert-Lewin.
I think you get him for 50, 60 grand. I think he's just grateful to be playing football.
Yeah. But who's going down now?
Well, Wolves are going down, and Strand Larsen's gone now. So, West Ham might go down, in which case...
They have Wolves, they have the Belgium guy.
He's a really good player, He's a really good player. Really good. Doesn't score enough goals for me, but a really good player. And the only other player I would go for, purely on his hold-up play, is my old mate from Everton, Jarvis, but I don't think you're going to get him, A, at a reasonable price, and B, won't sit on the bench.
Barry.
Yeah, because he's playing.
Barry.
He's playing.
No, he's not signing Barry.
No, we're not hoping hell. But I would love him as a secondary striker. He'd be fantastic for us.
Could we? No, it's very difficult when it comes to strikers. Sørloth would be a fantastic signing, but he won't come in and be second fiddle. No way.
He's only second fiddle, but he is second fiddle in Atletico. But don't forget, Julian Alvarez is going to be on the move, isn't he, in the summer? So Sørloth could well go back and be number one for Atletico. So interesting.
So if Leeds goes down, who's the Leeds striker now?
You'd have Calvert-Lewin. If Leeds go down, you'd take Calvert-Lewin.
Calvert-Lewin, yeah, and you have Wolves, and who will be the third team? West Ham,
Burnley.
Okay, who's the Burnley striker? I don't know.
No, they haven't got anyone, I don't think.
But in an ideal world, I would go for Jared Bowen.
I've got to sit on the bench, though, is he? But yeah, agreed. I think Bowen's a fantastic striker.
Yeah, Bowen for me.
Yeah, good question. There you go. That was a bit more of a debate than we thought.
Mateta, that's a good shout. Mateta.
I think he's finished. Got a bad knee injury, hasn't he? Will Arsenal or City win the league? And which do you prefer? City win the league. I want Arsenal because I'm sick of City. So Arsenal all day long. I want to win the league, but they've got major problems. Arsenal have at the moment. They're bottling it. So City for me, but I want Arsenal to win.
I'm enjoying the Arsenal meltdown.
I know you are.
The melts.
Lee Gunner, it's hilarious.
it's so funny, watching AFTV and all of this when
Yeah,
they drop points, and
it's
they,
brilliant.
they are bottling it again. So
They are.
I'm at the moment I feel City are going to win it.
So do I.
City will win it. And by the way, I know I hate Manchester City. Hate is a strong word, but in a footballing sense, yeah, I hate Manchester City. But right now, it's almost like I, I would rather City win it than Arsenal, because there's no Manchester City fans where I live. It will be over in less than 24 hours when they win the league, and
Well,
no one
David
will
here in
ever
less than
speak about
24
it
hours as
again.
well.
But if
Yeah, nobody.
Arsenal wins, you will hear about it all summer long. It will be the
To be
never-ending
honest,
story.
Jarvis, a City win it in the UK, nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah.
It's only like 24 hours tops. But if Arsenal win it, yeah, you're right. I mean, Lee Gunner will be unbearable if they win it. So, good question. I like that one, Sean.
Yeah.
These are very, very straightforward ones from Bilal. Tea or coffee? Coffee. Absolutely love coffee.
I'm more of a tea guy.
I
I
got
drink tea, but
big-
at nights, you can drink coffee after 9 o'clock. But first thing I do in the morning when I come in to the job, I
coffee.
chug down at least 2 cups of coffee right away, and maybe the third on the
Two
get go, just to
espressos.
get going.
Espressos, do you have?
No, regular Americano or whatever you call it.
Yeah, I like a cortada in the mornings. I have a double shot cortada, like cortada. I like heavy roast blonde coffee beans. They're very nice. Got a nice machine that crushes them up and gives me a nice blend. I like a nice blend. So yeah.
Did you
Blonde
used to work as a barista in your summer jobs when you were a kid?
No, I just have an appreciation of coffee. That's all.
Mm.
Good question. This one, Mbappe or Haaland? Neither.
Haaland for me. Haaland for me.
Neither,
He's Norwegian, so I'm
neither.
biased.
Yeah, neither for me. One last
Neither?
question. Oh,
Okay,
no.
but you can't sit on the
If
fence,
I've
dude.
got to choose one, Haaland. I've got to choose one. I have to be Haaland. Mbappe's overrated for me.
Okay.
Oh, okay. It says, would you take Marco Broja from Burnley? He didn't really.
That's a good shout.
But he didn't rip it up for Chelsea, though, did he?
Nah, but I see the talent. I see the talent is there. It's very strong. It's very aggressive. I don't know why he's not kicking on, but
he's one of those. He's a Nicholas Jackson type player.
yeah, but
the talent in there, but he's not delivered on that talent. Strand Larson. He's another one not delivered on his talent. So see how he gets on at Crystal Palace. Good shout.
But there is a guy from the Norwegian Premier League who have been linked to England this summer. He was the top goal scorer for in Norway last season. He's quite good. So probably
more think about it. Your mate Hager from Bødeglimt, get him in on the bench, second striker.
What do you think his price will be right now? He scored in 3 consecutive games in the Champions
League. He's likely to be high.
It's more than 10 million now.
Yeah, probably 20, but still.
Yeah.
Good on the big stage, pal.
Yeah. And the good thing is 2-footed. He's 2-footed. He's good at both feet, so he can angle his body and receive the ball from both sides, and he will always be available. So for me, that's a really good shout.
Tyrone says, wax on or wax off?
Mr. Miyagi. Yes. One of my favorite films in the 80s, Karate Kid. Daniel San.
Am I wax on or a wax off? Wax off for me. Wax off.
I do a lot of car detailing, so the waxing off thing is the best.
I always thought there was a deeper connotation towards Mr. Miyagi's wax on and wax off. When I was a small boy, you would practice wax on, wax off. Maybe. Anyway, good question, Tyrone. We all like that one. He's come up with another one as well. This is a real tricky one. But for me, it is the Colombian goddess. That is Shakira. Shakira.
I have to agree.
Shakira
Shakira for me.
Absolutely. I mean, Beyonce is just stunning. I mean, she really is just stunning. But I think I preferred Shakira.
Yeah, but there are some links with JC and that crazy guy in the States with the PDF file.
Yeah, I think to be honest,
100%.
And I don't want to talk about him.
No, we can't mention his name or whatever.
We won't say his name on here, but I would imagine there's a hell of a lot more that's likely to be implicated on that thing. Anyway, forget it. Final question. And he says, Bilal says, what do you think of guys? What do you guys think of people who steal identities?
It's illegal.
Yeah,
breaking the law.
Theft.
Impersonation.
Yeah, theft. I mean, if you are a thief, you are lower than scum. Because if you can't go out and earn what you've achieved in life, you should be able to look outside at your car and think, wow, I've worked hard to get that. You should be able to look inside at your house and say, wow, I've worked hard to get that, your material possessions. You work hard every day. Every single one of us in this chat, every single one, me and Jarvis, every single one, out in the world, apart from the few, you deserve to not have to worry about whether you've been robbed through identity theft or personal belongings. I think it's horrible.
Yeah. Tyrone comes in and say, make your Facebook profiles private, guys. Someone used my picture 6 months ago pretending to be me, and I was stunned.
We have the false Tyrone in here. Well, did we have the false Jamie? We had the false Jamie Wayne in here. I know we had the false Jamie Wayne in here, but we may have had the false Tyrone in there as well, Tyrone. So yeah, I don't use Facebook really at all. I don't bother with that. Don't bother with Snapchat or anything like that. But I hate.
Yeah, but Sue and I put our face on the internet all the time, so it would be easy for people to. So that's just the way it is now with the modern AI. Probably people can make movies with our faces on and our voices and everything. So I don't want to think about it.
I think we're likely to be okay, Jarvis, on that one, mate. I think we're likely to be okay.
Yeah.
What else do we go? We had Giggs or Bale.
But by the way, before we go to this question, when it comes to the last question, someone stole Helge. Helge, you know Helge? Someone stole his identity on Twitter, on X, and YouTube, and pretended to be him, and saying very nasty things, like racist things.
Yeah, it's bad, isn't it?
So he was starting to get people sent him screenshots of it. So it's not good.
No, it's not good. Very quick one, Jarvis. Giggs or Bale? Wow. Gareth Bale was a phenomenon, but he's not a patch on Sir Giggs. Although Ryan Giggs hasn't won 5 Champions Leagues, has he? So it's tight in terms of what they've won. But Ryan Giggs, of course, because we're biased.
Yeah, but if you could sign any of them in their prime for today's Man United team, who would you sign?
Giggs.
Okay. Giggs for me.
Yeah, I would. But Bale was some player. He was some player.
It's a difficult one. Yeah.
Final question for Jarvis, and that is: if Bodo Glimt got 10 million for Høge, would they win the league for?
I know what you're asking. You're asking because of the money in the Norwegian Premier League. There's nothing. You get no money. But right now, Bodo Glimt, they made I heard rumors about 60 or 70 million euros in the Champions League this season.
Oh, fantastic.
And they always bought cheap and sell player high, sell players So they have a lot of money. But they are building a new stadium right now. It will cost them about 50 million pounds, I believe. So it's quite expensive.
But they can pay for that in the Champions
But
League.
now they got the finances fixed. So yeah, I think 10 million. I think they will demand more. I think, let's say for Hauge, I think we are talking 20 millions.
Probably. I mean, if he
Yeah.
scores in the San Siro, yeah.
Yeah. Well, he scored against Atletico Madrid. He scored against Manchester City.
He did.
Yeah. So why wouldn't any club come in? You know, I think there will be a bidding war.
Yeah,
Bidding war.
yeah.
Yeah.
He'll go in the summer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go in the summer.
So
Thank you, guys.
that
That was
that's-
quite enjoyed that little Q&A.
yeah, it was a good one. It was a
Yeah, I
good
enjoyed
one.
that Q&A. Yeah, keep
Yeah.
it coming. We're going to be back Sunday, aren't we, to do a preview of Monday or Saturday?
Yeah, guys, Sunday night.
Oh, Sunday. It'll have to be Sunday, yeah. It'll have to be Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday, 7, 8, 9 p.m. somewhere in that bracket.
Yeah, right for dinner Saturday night. It's
Mm.
funny enough, it's to finish off my birthday celebrations. But
It's your last day.
I'm joking. No, we are going out Saturday night, yeah.
Sean comes in and say Jens Petter Hauge and Patrick Berg too. They are really good players. And if you take the goalkeeper Nikita Haikin, I think you got the 4 best players of Bodø Glimt right there. But Jens Petter Hauge, he could go for I don't know, if anyone needs a left winger, I think he's the one.
Well, there you go. Why don't we go from there?
Yeah. You know, Sean made a scouting report on him and did a show on Jens Petter Hauge, so it's worth a watch.
Mm.
Yeah. Guys, it's been a great show. I want to thank Roddy. I want to thank Paul, Sean, Danny B, Tyrone, Grace. Who else?
You want to thank, more importantly, Bilal for his super chat, Grace for becoming a new member, and we want to thank Jonathan, and we want to thank Gavin.
Yes, thank you so much, Gavin. And Story, we deserve better. V for Vendetta, all of you guys coming in with questions.
Amazing.
And, you know, it's a slow news night. There's nothing to talk about, but it is what it is. We will be back Sunday night. So, guys, girls,
Looking forward to it.
press that bell notification and do me a favor, leave a like after the show and on the show and leave a comment after the show. That will be, I always appreciate the comments from you guys. So thank you, everybody. It's been a great show, and we will see you on the next. Have a good night, and bye-bye.